like your voice. It sounds like Louis Armstrong. That's who I'm listening to right now.
Hernandez with a high fly ball to left center field. Back on it goes Schwarber at the wall, and he snow cones it and makes the catch after a juggle against the ivy. Yeah, we look at our Carl's Cam replay of this one from Schwarber.
Can a plant help you catch a ball? Does it help it keep it in the air?
Wow.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's an off. And you can't tell if that is grazing the wall or is that just ivy.
And they are going to review it.
I think that's going to be no catch.
And so then the ruling becomes whatever the crew chief estimates this would have turned into had it not been caught.
I mean, I'm looking at this with blue eyes, even though my eyes are hazel. And I'm thinking that is no catch. That is scraping the wall. That is being held up by the ivy. TK just keeps going just in case, but they will probably place him at second or third if they call it no catch.
Schwarber, no doubt the weak spot of the defense. He's a catcher by trade, but with the knee injury that he had last year, and with Wilson Contreras now a catcher, his spot is in left, and they're just hoping that they can survive his defense out there.
It's not the fact that the ball never touches the ground, it's the fact that the ball's not in his glove and it's being aided in staying up by the ivy in the wall.
I think it's right before it falls in his glove the last time. It looks like it changes directions on some of those lines.
You can reach into a planter. They used to have planters in St. Louis and different places as you go in, and you catch the ball in your glove, and your glove touches the flowers or your glove touches the wall, but the ball is not in the glove when it's touching the ivy here. The ball is out of the glove. Right about there, looks like it hits and goes deeper into the glove. I don't think that is a catch.
But again, conversation becomes, do they see enough in New York to overturn it, or will it stand?
You're allowed to catch the ball against your body. You're allowed to catch the ball as a deflection from a teammate. But when an object other than your glove or your teammate helps you capture the ball before it touches the ground, I don't think there's any way that's a catch.
Emphasis is to try and limit these reviews to 2 minutes. This one is sailing past that as they try to get it right. Just an emphasis. It's not a mandate.
I'll give you another example.
Yeah.
Pop up behind home plate. And the ball comes down and scrapes the backstop. It's dead ball.
Right.
It's foul ball.
Yep. You talked about the different stages of the year here with the ivy. If this was a warm weather green ivy month, no question it's a hit.
He loses it, he raises his hands, it's stuck in the ivy, and it's a double. And I think that's where they should end up placing it. Brown or green, double.
Dave Roberts with the home plate umpire Paul Nauert. Pretty good sell job out there, though, by Albert Almora and Kyle Schwarber in the celebration.
The new rules as a manager has 30 seconds to ask for a replay, and then they're trying to keep it 2 minutes, except for exceptional situations in New York on the review. This would be one of those situations.
And they say that it's a base hit. Looks like they'll put him at second.
And when it takes a long time, They talk about the placement of the runners, and sometimes from New York it takes a while.
Dave's already right on it, Oral. Sorry to cut you off, arguing that he should have been at third.
Yes. They went back on the replay, maybe looked at the overhead camera, and I'd love to see that shot, Mike, in the truck. The overhead home plate camera of maybe Kike running, and when Schwarber looks all of a sudden like he has control, which is no catch, where Kike might have ended up.
And it's the crew chief's decision, along with the video crew, where he would have wound up had the call been correct. Crowd booing because they wish that it would have stood as a catch. Dave Roberts arguing that he should be at third base.